Today, Ananda Thera Pinyavuttu, the story of Ananda Thera's questions from Dhammapada. Na Bopha Gando Badiwada Meti Na Jandanan Degra Manlika Satinja Gando Badiwada Meti Sāvatthi Sāpariso Bhavayati Jandanan Dagaran Wapi Obalan Atha Vasiki Ete Zanganda Jada Nansila Gando Anudaro. Not the sweet smell of flowers, not even the fragrance of sandal, tagrat or jasmine blows against the wind, but the fragrance of the virtuous blows against the wind. Truly, the virtuous man pervades, separates all directions with the fragrance of his virtue. Of all the fragrances, sandal, tagrat, blue lotus and jasmine, the fragrance of virtue is the sweetest. Finish. This Dhammapada was given by the Buddha when he was living in Sāvatthi city with the reference to Venerable Ananda's question. You know, during the Buddha times, not only the Buddha time, maybe the other time also possible, Venerable Ananda, the other like Venerable Sariputta, Moggallana, etc. They have, they are noble persons, Arahanta or Sotapanna, etc. They used to stay with the Phalasamappatti, especially after lunch. Is it? They also practice vipassana if necessary to practice. Most of the time, especially for Arahanta, they enter into Phalasamappatti, stay in Phalasamappattis for whole days. In the evening, for example, like these times, they emerge from Phalasamappatti, like this, is it? They think about some things to do after emerging from Phalasamappatti. One day, the same way Venerable Ananda also entered into his Sotapatti Phalasamappatti during these times. Emerging from Phalasamappatti at the evening, like these times, is it? In the evening. Then he thought to himself, what is his thinking? The Buddha already taught one sutta in Anguttara Nikaya. You may be able to find Ganda Jada Sutta in Tika Nipada of Anguttara Nikaya, 80 Sutta. 80th Sutta, Ganda Jada Sutta. The Buddha taught in this Ganda Jada Sutta, there are 3 perfumes or 3 fragrances. What are they? Number 1, Mula Gandhor, the fragrance or the fragrance of root. 1. Saraganda, the fragrance of hut or tree or maybe fragrance of sandal. Number 3, Popaganda, the fragrance of flowers, or 3 fragrance. They are the excellent fragrance in the world. Then the Buddha also said, he also thought to himself, Venerable Ananda thought to himself, these 3 fragrance, although they are very excellent fragrance perfumes, they goes only the wind, only with the wind, not against the wind. Is it? So there must be some fragrance which can go not only with the wind, even with the against the wind. Against the wind. Then he thought to himself, then if I find the answer myself, it may not be correct. That is why I am going to ask these questions to the Buddha. Then he approached the Buddha after emerging from his Sāvatthi. Then he asked this question. Okay, the Buddha taught there are 3 perfumes, 3 fragrances. Kanda jata, the fragrance of the root, fragrance of the sandals, and the fragrance of flowers. They goes only with the wind, not against the wind, not against the wind. Is there any fragrance which can go even with the against the wind? Even can go against the wind? He asked this question to the Buddha. Then, the Buddha answer. The Buddha also answer. Then, in this sutta, Ganda Jata Sutta, or in this Dhammapada story, Ānanda Kinji Ganda Jata, Ananda, there's the fragrance which can go even against the wind, not only with the wind. Is it? Then what is the fragrance which can go even with against the wind? Then the Buddha answers, in such village or city, there are some women or men. What happened? Buddha Saranang Gato Hoti, they seek the refuge in the Buddha. They take refuge in the Buddha. Buddha Saranang Gacchami. They take refuge in the Buddha. They go to the Buddha as their refuge. 1. Okay? Remember, Tisarana, is it? Dhamman Saranang Gato Hoti, Dhamman Saranang Gacchami. They take refuge in the Dhamma. They go to the Buddha as their refuge. Sanghan Saranang Gato Hoti, Sanghan Saranang Gacchami. They take refuge in the Sangha. They go to the Sangha as their refuge. Then they taught the 3 refuges. Then, as you know, after taking 3 refuges, what are they? They also observe 5 precepts not to break. What are the precepts? Panati, Pada, Pati, Virato, Hoti. They abstain from killing living beings. The killing living being, as you understand. If you intentionally kill living being, this is considered Panati Pada, killing living being. But this man or woman, these men or women, they abstain from killing living being. Adena dana pati virato hoti, adena dana viramani sekavaran samadhiyami. They also abstain from taking others' property what is not given. Very easy, you understand, is it? But easy but difficult to observe, is it? You can see there are many people in the world. They are killing living beings every day. They want to give the people, not only the animals, is it? They are stealing others' property. They want to take others' property by bullying, something like this, is it? They are also what the owner disagree. When they take their property, this is considered stealing others' property. Then another one is Kamesu Mechachada Priwirato Hoti. They abstain from engaging in such misconduct. Kamesu Mechachara. Then you know this one also, is it? Then another one, Musawada Priwirato Hoti. They also abstain from lying. Sura Mirya Mejapa Pamadatana. Padiwirato hoti, they also abstain from taking intoxicants, drugs, using the drugs, etc. 5 precepts. Okay. 3 refuges and 5 precepts. That means they are taking 3 refuges together with the 5 precepts. After taking 3 refuges, okay, according to their determination, sure, they take refuge in 3 refuges. Then they will never break the 5 precepts. Is it? Not easy, no? Only just 5 precepts. Don't think it is easy, is it? Don't think it is easy. We have time or not? There's one story. The husband and wife. Wife used to take the 5 precepts. She used to go to the monastery to take the 5 precepts every day. Then she also asked her husbands to take 5 precepts. Is it? That's why we call 5 precepts we call Ngaba in Myanmar. Ngaba me altogether 5 bhikkhus like this, consider like this. Is it? Myanmar saying not only 1 bhikkhus, 5 bhikkhus. Take Ngaba Tila me taking 5 precepts in English, difficult to say according to this story. Is it? Then she encouraged her husbands to go to the monastery to take 5 precepts. How to take 5 precepts? I don't know. Then she said, no need to worry, you only just follow, you only just repeat what the bhikkhu repeat. Then he went to the monastery according to his wife's encouragement. Then when he reached the monastery, he met one Sayadaw, the Sayadaw from the monastery. Why do you come here? Then he also repeat, why do you come here? Is it? Then why you don't respect me? Oh, you don't respect me? He also follow whatever he says, is it? Then finally what happened? Then the Sayadaw get angry with him. Then he take one stick and beat this person. Then he also take another step and he beat bhikkhu. In this way, okay, they fight each other. Finally, the husband won. Then he went back to the house. What happened? You have a lot of injury in your body? I fight with the bhikkhus. Is it? Then why did you fight? You told me. Then you only just repeat whatever Sayadaw say. I also repeat, but he get angry and he fight me. I also fight back the Sayadaw. That is why I got such injury. Easy or not? You says you can take the 5 precepts, 5 bhikkhu, but it is very difficult to fight only with 1 bhikkhu. He says like this, is it? Ngaba, only 1 daba. Then he fight with only 1 bhikkhu is daba in Myanmar. Is it? Then don't think 5 precepts is easy to take. Now, they are fighting each other, they are killing each other. every day there are many problems in the world because they don't keep the 5 precepts not to break. They are breaking the 5 precepts. That is why the world is not peaceful. During universal monarchs times, Chakrawati Raja, they only just keep 5 precepts. Their minister also keep 5 precepts without breaking. Their rule is only just keeping 5 precepts. They can also ask the populations to keep 5 precepts not to break. Then, if they are poor, if they have not something don't have, then they can support. This is their rule. Because of this, the whole world is peaceful, led by universal monarch. But now the king also don't take 5 precepts, they are breaking. Or minister also break precepts, then the people in the country also break the precepts. That is why the world have a lot of problems. The world is not peaceful. Is it? They are having the war, killing living beings, stealing others' property, doing such misconduct. Every day we are hearing such kinds of things. Or they are lying each other with many ways. Or they are also taking liquor, intoxicants, they are using the drug. Yeah? They don't take only 1 bar. You see? 1 precept, not 5 precepts. That is why how the world will be peaceful with this condition. Then if you want the world to be peaceful, then ask them to take 5 precepts. Not only the king first, the leader of the country first, take 5 precepts not to break. Then ask the minister to take 5 precepts. Then the other staff, 5 precepts. Then the people in the country will take 5 precepts. In this way, the world will be peaceful. Otherwise, it will never be peaceful. Is it? During universal monarch's time, peaceful. They are very peaceful because of this. But during this time, it is impossible to be peaceful. But if you wish to be peaceful, although they are breaking the 5 precepts, then you should keep 5 precepts not to break. Then you will be peaceful. But to make sure, when you become Sotapanna, then you will not break any precepts, 5 precepts. Then you will be peaceful. Is it? If there are many people who can keep 5 precepts, then the world will be peaceful, the country will be peaceful. Yeah. Then, we are very shameful with our country's condition. Our country is a Buddhist country, but they don't keep 5 precepts. That is why they are fighting each other, cannot finish with the problem in our country. Okay. If the men or women in the village or city, they are taking the 3 refuges and 5 precepts. After that, here Sila Vahoti Kalyana Dhammo, they are very good persons. They have virtues, Sila. Vigata Mala Mechirena Chetasa Agara Ejawasati. They live in their families, but they are not so greedy. They are not getting angry too much. They have no jealousy. No jealousy. Is it Mukta Jago? They can give freely. Payada Pani. They can also, their hands always standing to offer, to give something, to support something. What they got rato, they can language. They are delighting in relinquishment. Yaja Yogo, if someone want to ask the help from them, they are ready to help. Dana Samvivaga rato, they are delightful, or they take delight in sharing and giving whatever they have, or they have such kinds of qualities. Then if they have those qualities in this men or women, what will happen? Because of their good quality, especially sila virtues, then the smell, the fragrance of sila will spread over throughout the country. So many samana and brahmana praise them. There's one man and women in this village or this city. or she took the three refuges, she keep 5 precepts, she is very generous, she is a good person, he is a good person, etc. Is it? Not only in the human realms, also Deva also knows you have Sila or not. Then Deva also prays. For example, Deva in the ground, on the tree, in the sky, then up to Abba Deva. The good news will spread over. Then they praise, there is a one man and woman in this village, this city, she is very good person, especially virtuous persons. Is it? Or in this way, their good smell will spread over. That is why the Buddha recite this stanza here. Na Bopha Gando Padiwada Medi. Na Chandanan Takara Malika. Chadenja Gando Padiwada Medi. Savadisa Sabriso Bawayati. Chandanan Takaran Wabi Opalan Atha Wusiki. Edesang Ganda Jadana Sila Gando Anutaro. Okay. You know, Bopha Ganda, the fragrance of flower, not Padiwada Medi, it cannot separate if it not goes against the wind. Is it? Here, Atakata mentioned, there's one Parichataka Roka, a kind of very big tree and towering the Deva realms. How it talk, Yojana Satika, 100 Yojana. Then 10 mile, 1 Yojana, so 100 Yojana. How many miles? Yeah, very tall. Also, it long 100 Yojana in this way. Then, the fragrance of this flower from this tree also separate goes 100 Yojana. Is it? But although the fragrance of the flower of Deva is very strong, it can go only just to with the wind only, not against the wind. Here it mentioned in this way. Is it? In the same way, na Chandana Dagara Malika, Chandana San Chande, Chandaku, Dagara Malika, Dagara flower. Malika is a jasmine. Is it? Dagara jasmine. The blows against the wind. Then Satyanja Gando Patiwata Medi. The fragrance of the virtues blows against the wind. Sabadisa Sabriso Pawayati. Truly the virtuous man pervades, suppress all directions with the fragrance of his virtues. Or just now men and women in the village or city spread their good news throughout the world up to Deva realms in this way. Is it? Then another one, Chandaran Dagaran Wapi Opalan Atha Wasiki. There are many different kinds of flower with the fragrance. Chandana Chandel. Dagara, okay, Dagara, only they say Dagara. Opala lotus, blue lotus. Wasiki, jasmine. It is Anganda Jadana, the fragrance of, there are many fragrances in those flowers. Sila Kando Anodro. Among these fragrance, the fragrance of virtues is the sweetest, the highest one. Anodro and surpassed. Incomparable flower, incomparable fragrance. In this way, the Buddha says this stanza to Venerable Ananda. At the end of the stanza, many become Sotapanna, etc. Then, here, even in this our monastery, there are many Seali, many Bhikkhu, many Yogi. Those who are practicing meditation diligently, They also observe the precepts not to break, etc. They also delight in helping others or something like this, not fighting each other, is it? Then what happened? Their fragrance, the news spread over the whole monastery. Not only the whole monastery, also the whole world, is it? This Siyali, this bhikkhu is practicing meditation diligently. She is very good heart. She has good heart. She also, the observe the precepts not to break, not like the other. If someone, Siyali, getting angry all the time, very greedy, also breaking sila, lazy is to practice meditation. Also, bad smell already spread over in the monastery. Not only fragrance, not only good smell, is it? Be careful if you want to suppress only your good news, not bad news. Then only just take three refuges regularly and also observe your respective sila not to break. Based on pure morality, practice meditation regularly. Then your good news will spread over. Then you will be successful in meditation. You can attain jhana, megaphala, nibbana attainment. At that time, then you can enjoy with the such kinds of attainment. You can stay peacefully without defilement. Okay, may you be able to practice to attain nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu nibbana pisya hotu. Sadhu, sadhu anumodami. Sadhu anumoditapan. Khamami khamitapan. Sukhi hotu nibbana pisya hotu.